Oi pessoal, sou Catarina Moraes e hoje a gente vai falar com o Milky Chance sobre o álbum Live from Vienna. Hi Clemens, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I wanted to start off by talking about Live from Vienna. It's your first live album as a band, and it feels like much more than a celebration of the 10 years that you guys been together. It's a really bold reinterpretation of your biggest hits. So I wanted to know, where did you get the idea from? What inspired you to do this album with the Vienna Orchestra?
So when we started rehearsing for that live album, we came together as, like the band, like the four of us that we usually like only live on stage. So we met in the studio and started playing the songs, like thinking of, what can we, how can we play them in a different, like, new way that feels fresh to us?
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, incorporating, that orchestra in our minds already.
Mm-hmm.
So we just started jamming the songs, and it was a really fun process because, we all started, arranging the songs together.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't been doing this pretty much before. So that was a really nice experience for us as a band. And and that was, it was just like a lot of fun,
Mm-hmm.
And it was also like very interesting because like when we started rearranging the songs, then we started working together with his name is Florian. He did like all the arrangements for the orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Because we couldn't do that. That needs a lot of more knowledge,
Yeah.
like writing down all the stuff. And so that's, he did a great job. And we, met with him and started, we were just brainstorming ideas. And it took us a while, but it was a lot of fun. And I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it sounded really, really great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And the third song of the album is Fado, and I'm not trying to pick favorites or anything already, but the first time that I heard it, it was a very impactful song for me because I felt it very reimagined, and also a way that it was very intense and kind of like maybe flirting with the Portuguese fado, the intensity of it all. So I thought it was a very good feeling. And so I wanted you to tell us, how was the process of adapting? Because you said that he helped you, Florian, that you said? He helped you adapt the songs, but how was this imagination of even Fado, for example, which is a very strong song?
Yeah, I'm very happy that you picked that one because that is the favorite from all of us.
Oh.
Like when we listened to the recordings, like the four of us, we were all like, "Oh, this one is so well, worked out so well," and I don't know, like. I have to remember what it was like. I think, we were just like trying out. I don't know how we came to that. It has more like a slow, tango kind of feeling.
Yeah.
So I don't know what brought us there, but I think probably, we all listen to all different kinds of music, and also like a lot of world music and stuff like that. So, that's all there.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I don't know. Like it just took us there. And I think like the funny wise somehow the song works pretty well. That costume, little slower, little mellow, but very powerful.
Yeah.
And a little dramatic.
Yeah, dramatic. Oh, but that's nice. But did you think that there were any challenges that you faced, like merging these worlds? Because your songs, they're really different. Like some of them are completely different from like an orchestra when you stop and listen to them. So did you think that there were any challenges when you guys were actually playing them live and like feeling and listening to the songs?
Yeah, well, it was more like I think we were all very excited to rearrange these songs because we've been playing these songs for 10 years now. And like when we're on tour, like we always play like the album, like almost like, I mean, we do some little changes, but like versions that we play live on stage for like a normal show, it's like the, you know, like the recorded version.
Yeah.
So we were all like, oh, nice. Now we can do like, you know, we can do it in a new way and, you know, like, flip things around and like do changes, try out so many things. That was like, yeah, we had that excitement, you know, like little children, like when they got a new, I don't know, like a new toy or something, or like, I don't know. So you just like want to go for it and like want to try out new things. And of course, like, but we had some help with that, as I mentioned, to transform this into like an arrangement that works for an orchestra as well.
Yeah.
That was a little challenge.
And there's another song that really caught my attention that was Cocoon, because I already knew, of course, the song is a very famous song, but this new version also brought me like I was paying a lot of attention to the strings, and I think it was a clarinet solo I think it's a clarinet, I'm not sure, but in the middle, correct me if I'm wrong.
It's a clarinet, yeah.
It's a clarinet, yeah. But it's a very, like, a specific track, and it took a completely new, like, sound for me. So I wanted to know, like, is there any specific tracks? Because you said that Fado was your favorite, but was there any other one that you listened and you were like, wow, it sounds like a completely new song?
I have to think back. I mean, yeah, Fado was very different. I mean, some of the songs we almost like we played them like the OG version, just added the orchestra. I remember that. I mean, I really love Sweet Son. The last track, because we also did put a lot of work in the arrangement there, and did a lot of changes, and they all I really like that version.
That's a good song. That's a good one. And of course, there's a version of Tainted Love, which I thought was very curious because here in the radio, we love soft cell. Like it's a religious, we love it a lot in the radio. And I was very curious why you guys chose to do this song again, because you already released a cover of it before. And you already reimagined it before, like it was your first cover of it was very different of the original. I think slower and more melodic. I think you can pay attention to the lyrics. And now you did a orchestral version, and I was very curious why you guys wanted to include this song in your album.
I don't know, because we just felt like, oh, this could be nice with an orchestra, you know? I don't know, sometimes you feel like, I think it's all about like, when you listen to it, and then if you have some idea, imagining it, and then you're like, oh yeah, that could be cool. And seemed like that we all felt like that with listening to this song. So
but that's nice. But it's nice, because I thought it was very curious, because these days we hear a lot of artists talk about like how they feel pressure of like constantly innovating, and it's a hard thing to do. And you guys are 10 years as a band, so I feel like was there any kind of pressure for you guys to maybe seek that change in this album, or was it purely just staying true to the Milky Chance like sound, but trying to innovate in a good way also?
I didn't feel that much pressure, no, for that album. I think we were all very we were all just very excited to do that, to incorporate an orchestra in our music and to rearrange the songs and everything. Yeah, we were all just we had a lot of fun working on it.
Yeah.
And that reinventing kind of thing, I don't know. I'm trying to not like. I think it's kind of a natural. It comes very natural. I feel like that. Whatever you do, if it's music or pottery or I don't know, you don't want to do the same stuff again and again.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to invent, you want to develop, try out new things as well, but also like you wanna do the stuff that you like to do, and I think it's always a mixture of that, of like making steps towards a new direction, maybe coming back or take something with you and then go somewhere else. I think it's a very, or can be a very fluent process.
Yeah.
And I think if you have to be playful with it, and it shouldn't feel like pressure, but I understand that it does sometimes. But I mean, you never know if people like what you're doing or not. Like you never know.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like that's clear, and you cannot do anything about it. So
that's true.
The only thing that you can do is to choose what you want to do for yourself.
Yeah.
If we talk about music now, and if you feel like you want to play this or that, or I don't know, I think. Yeah, in the end, it has to feel right. You have to feel excited about it, and then it feels. And then I think once you get there, you it's worth it to share it, with the people.
That makes sense.
And then, of course, it can be disappointing. But people doesn't like it as much as you do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
And
But looking back in these 10 years of like doing music, do you feel how do you feel that it's been 10 years already? Actually, because 10 years is it's a very long time for. I mean, nowadays we see artists come and sometimes go very, very fast. So how does it feel?
Yeah, it's so and so. Sometimes when we talk about it, it's like, oh yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, it's like over 10 years now. It's such a long period of time, especially as a band or like as artists. And so many memories, and like, I mean, like looking back at it, it's just like, I'm just very grateful for everything that happened to us. Very, very grateful. It's such a, I feel so lucky.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's crazy. And sometimes I feel like we still like kind of young
of
people.
Course. Yeah.
So like there's still like so much more to come.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't like and you don't know and that makes me feel even more excited. That's there's so much more things to do and to experience, and so many more songs to write and albums to produce and to release and like shows to play. So no matter if the shows get bigger or smaller, but it's like still like if we want to and we can there's so much more to experience.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
That's very cool. You guys are going to play, I saw now in May in Portugal in a festival. Am I correct?
This week, actually.
This week already, yeah. Because it's May already. Yeah.
We play this Saturday.
That's so cool. And you guys, you're mainly gonna stick to what you usually do? Because the orchestra album was a very like a detailed, specific project. But do you guys plan on doing anything similar to that, like taking it to stages and touring maybe, or is it just a thing that you guys did to celebrate actually the 10-year anniversary of the band?
We're gonna play it one more time this year. That show together with an orchestra in summer in our hometown.
That's nice.
To like celebrate it one more time. But we're not going on tour with it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there will be like more like one-off special concerts. Where we're gonna do this again. But for this year it's planned only one time. It was really hard to take a whole orchestra on tour.
I imagine.
It's like I don't know, 90 people.
The clarinets and the violins. Lots of people.
But we're gonna play it again this summer. It's very exciting.
That's lovely.
And but besides that, we're gonna play. We're to the studio more often, and so we also take a little step back from like the crazy touring to have a little break, a little breather, and then
but that's also very good. It's a very nice feeling. Then to finish out the interview, out of curiosity, now that you had like this orchestral experience and listened to your songs reimagined, do you guys see yourself exploring like a more classical element maybe in your songs, or maybe trying out different genres throughout like the spectrum that you guys are interested in? Or do you feel like you're sticking, that was just a project, just a moment project?
Including orchestral sounds. I think that was. If we talk about that, I think that was just like for that one project. I don't know. But I think you never know, like what music that you listen to, or like the music that you already did can do to you, to your like subconscious like mind on a creative level. I feel like I don't know where it's gonna take us creatively. But we're not in the studio with like violence right now. We stick to the instruments that we can play ourselves.
But I'm sure it's gonna be a very, very different maybe throughout your subconscious maybe, and lovely songs are gonna come out of it, I'm sure. But thank you. Thank you so much for the time, and it was a lovely moment to talk to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya. Então é isso, pessoal. Muito obrigada. Tchau, tchau e até a próxima.